Hello, my name is Di, and I'm a single 43-year-old mother of two learning how to date in my 40s. Today we're going to learn a little bit about why I came to Omaha Love. But before I begin, I'd just like to say that this is my story. Maybe the words mean something to you, maybe they don't, but it's truly my path. And in order to understand why I came to Omaha Love, first of all, I'm going to talk about the elements that give me comfort on my journey, and then talk a little bit about how I've grown over the last 8 months. So first, the reason I came to Omaha Love is because Courtney, the manager, screens everyone that comes through in addition to a matchmaker. Further, every photograph that's taken is taken by the service of Omaha Love. So when I get an email giving me a match, I know that the words in the profile and the picture are representative of the person. So I'm not getting a 20-year-old photograph and trying to go from there. And that gives me a lot of comfort. The second element that I really like about Omaha Love is I have a matchmaker. So the last time I dated was over 20 years ago, and I woke up after my divorce and realized that the world has changed significantly. So for someone like me, it's really, really important to have someone that I can go to and ask questions and have someone give me feedback that's accurate and reflective of my journey. So I really like that I have someone to talk to who understands the process, who understands the psychological cycles, and can give me honest feedback. The third reason that I really like Omaha Love is because there are rules. Again, the world has changed since I was in my 20s, and it really helps that I understand the infrastructure of dating. The first rule is that a guy is to call me 2 to 3 days before the date. And I really like this because I know the date is going to happen. In addition to that, I get to talk to the person for a few moments, which gives me comfort about the person's personality and helps me kind of get excited for who I'm going to meet. Another rule that I really like is the length of the date. So in the service, the rule is the dates to last about an hour. You do not have any food. You have a coffee or a drink, and then you kind of go from there. And I like that because I know that that's the expectation, and I know that's the expectation of the gentleman. So again, for someone who has no idea how to date in this day and age, it gives me a lot of comfort. So I enjoy that the service offers me rules that not only I enjoy, but also the person on the other end understands the same expectations. The last element of Omaha Love is that I really like is the main reason I joined the service, and that is safety. So my biggest concern learning to date in my 40s is how to keep my children safe and how to keep me safe. And through the controls I talked about before, the fact that a matchmaker and Courtney meet everyone, the fact that the photograph is recent, the fact that I have talked to the person, and the fact that the service actually sets up the date, so it's in a location that's very central, it's public, and it's not right in the backyard of the gentleman, that really gives me a lot of comfort. So really, when I go to walk out the door on a Saturday night, my only concern is, can I find the restaurant? And I get lost all the time, so that risk I can live with. What I can't live with is feeling unsafe. So again, Omaha Love really offers me a lot of different controls that help me feel comfortable where I am. So the next part, I'd like to talk about my personal journey over the last 8 months. So when I first came to Omaha Love, it was about a year and a half after my divorce, and my self-esteem was absolutely destroyed. I viewed divorce as a personal failure, and from my very limited experience on social media, I did not think men my age wanted a single mum in her 40s. So when I came to Omaha Love, and I didn't tell Courtney this, my only goal was that I wanted to get out of the house 1 or 2 times a month. I didn't care if they were good dates or bad dates, I just kind of needed a break and to be an adult. And what happened is that Omaha Love put me in touch with men who were similarly situated to me. So I met men who were fathers, guys who were dads and put their family first, men who understood that if I couldn't go for a coffee on a Thursday night because I had a soccer match, that's okay, because we're not in our 20s anymore. We have to balance our life and our kids and our new life. And it was remarkable when I look back and as I was thinking about this, to think that I didn't actually think there were men out there who were like me. And so what Omaha Love did is it offered me a support base. I have an infrastructure, I have a team, I get to meet people who have similar interests to me, and through all that, I have hope. And that's not something that I had before, because again, my limited experience in social media taught me that men want a girl that can run away to Colorado or Mexico on the weekend. And what I had to do is I had to take my kids to soccer, or I had to mow the yard. So really, Omaha Love gave me something that I hadn't expected, and that was an opportunity to meet men who were like me, and there is the potential to find someone in the future. So while I'm 8 months in and I haven't yet found my life partner, I do feel that there is hope and that there's opportunity, and they really truly have exceeded my expectations, because I don't just get out of the house once or twice a month. I get to meet men that are handsome and sexy and smart, and they don't mind that I'm 43, and they don't mind that I have kids, because they're just like me.